Okay, so this is graphic scale. We will hide this for now and get the Discord up. So this is our results so far. I've put in the live announcements that it's your last chance to vote, so we're going to close it very soon. I'll give peeps a couple of minutes, but then once that time is up, I'm gonna screenshot this and we'll have an official winner. So get voting, peeps, if you want to. Looks like yellow is winning at the moment. It seems a very popular option, and I like the yellow. It was the original one that we were doing, so I got quite attached to that one myself, and I think it suits him. It's bright, it's cute. He'd be the brightest one out of all the companions in colour. And yeah, he doesn't match with Carol. I can see the appeal of C because it's the same colours of Carol the Barrel. But because he wasn't born from Carol, with real biology and genetics, he was brought to life via a spell, so it can work completely fine, can't it, crew? You voted for the hidden fourth option, right, where Carol has triplets. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I haven't voted. Sometimes I won't vote. I would vote for the yellow one, but considering that one's winning anyway, I think we're good. So, okay guys, I think now is the time to close the poll. I think peeps will have voted by now if they were passionate about one of them. So I'm going to put it back on its default size. Screenshots, that's it guys. Poll is closed now. Get the screenshot in. And we will delete the poll now. So I bet you're happy, Zexy, because yours won. Well, that was your favourite, I believe, the yellow. And no poll anymore. So I'm going to crop this. Here it is. I'll switch screen. So here it is. I'm going to save it now. And then I will get it up on the Trello with the other polls to show the winner. I like doing that now. I'm glad we're doing that with our polls. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to miss that poll, but we're going to get another poll up today. So the poll we're going to put up today will be the baby's name, the child's name, the cookie jar. So first, before we do that though, or before we discuss name ideas, let's go back on graphic scale. I want to keep these assets because you never know. So I'm actually gonna call this Carol Barrel Companions old version. It's just so we've got another file saved, another version, but let's also delete them on the one that we're using now. Oh, there's nothing on those layers, I see. Also, thank you for your tweet yesterday, Zexy. It was appreciated. It's weird seeing it slowly get turned into nothing. Right, there we go. All done. So we have the yellow, cute, adorable cookie jar as our winner now. There he is. So today we're going to think of a name for him. I think we kind of agreed, didn't we, that we really like the idea of the name that he has being the name of his former owner. There is the option to put the name on this red little ribbon once we know what the name will be, with name colon and the name of what it is, to indicate that that was the person that owned the cookie jar. And it allows the option to potentially meet that NPC in a future village that owned the cookie jar. It gives it a little bit of backstory, and I think it's quite cute. It makes him quite charming to have his name on him. But it will be a subtle thing. Like if I add the name, it'll just be something. I'm not going to make it like have bright yellow text or anything, because that would be a bit jarring. But it will. I think it'll be nice to have that little touch. It was my fave, but I think part of the reason why is I watched you work on it for so long. I didn't dislike the other two. I think it was just super used to the yellow one. Yeah, that's the thing. I can see exactly why that was the case then, Zexy. And I got used to looking it as well. And there's something about it that just works, like the bright colour and it being this cute thing. I think yellow, the colour yellow has meanings of happiness and cute and all those kind of colours, all those kind of meanings, so it fits for him. But the other two colours look cute as well, but this, to me, I agree, I would have voted for this one as well. So names, so we're gonna go for real human names, or like, I mean, we can still have like amusing names, I suppose, but it would also mean his former owner's name was literally that. If we have something like I can't think off the top of my head, but if there was like a silly name suggestion, but I believe the ones we've got so far are all real human names. There was like talk about some more playful, non-realistic names for him, but now we're going with this concept. I'm not sure if we'll have those ones in the poll, but let's get notes up. Here we go. So names of Carol's son. We got Harold, Owen and Errol. I think Harold was suggested by Glacian, Owen was suggested by Zexy, and Errol was suggested by Elite before the holes. So guys, if there is any more ideas for names that you've got for this little cutie pie that you think might suit him and suit his former owner, then feel free to say so, because we'll be getting that poll up soon. But we'll wait for a little bit first. We'll wait for the stream maybe a little bit as more peeps come in and pop by, and we'll see then. But ideally I want to get the poll up reasonably early in the first half of the stream, so it gives people a chance to vote. But like every other poll, we'll keep it open for a day, and even though I'm not streaming tomorrow, it will still close tomorrow around the time I have stream, and I'll screenshot it for evidence. Hi Van, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I was going to say happy Friday, but it's not Friday. I always feel like it's a Friday when it's my last stream of the week for some reason. But today we're going to do Woody, guys. I have already kind of done Woody's face. He's hidden at the moment, the layer's hidden. I'm curious what you guys are going to think of him. But we'll reveal him in a minute. I'm all up for feedback on Woody. But there's a couple of things I want to tidy up with him if we decide we like this face. Just tidying up things with the features. But we'll talk about him in a minute. How about Joey? Okay, we'll add yours to the list as well, Van. So I think, yeah, we're going for real names for him. I think it's a good theme to stick to with the concept. Maybe we should just make a note of that as well. So Oh no, why is it going like that? Sometimes Draw does this. I think there is a setting to make, is it word wrap? Oh wow. I might have to just press enter then if it's not gonna behave. There's a button somewhere, I just can't remember what it is. Oh, the name. Well, people understand that. I'm a bit concerned that with that in brackets, people are going to get confused by what I'm going on about, but it's quite difficult to sum up the concept of this in a single line. But basically, what we're getting at is, where's that Winnie the Pooh jar? Let's get it back up. I think I deleted it. The Winnie the Pooh jar was the inspiration for the idea. It literally has name colon on the ribbon. So that's what inspired me, with it being the name of his former owner as well. So, okay, where are you? But I like that idea, and Zexin said he liked it as well. So we're going to go with it. Here it is. I'm just gonna I might hide it, but I'm also gonna keep it in case I want to talk about it on stream, and then I can show the layer again. But yeah, that's on. It's got name. I don't think it's got a colon actually, but we do it so it did. And whatever name wins the poll will be on there, very, very subtly in sort of. In a text that can be seen but doesn't stand out too much. We want the emphasis to be on this cute little face here most of all. And it just gives an interesting option for a future NPC, his owner, to appear in the game. So let's hide that for now. Hi Botched Autopsy, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. You having a good day? Got to step away from him and have your audio on, but only when we have to type. Look, awesome, sexy. Well, I hope your BRB goes well. Okay. So we got 4 name ideas so far. We got Harold, Owen, Errol, and Joey for the name of Carol's son. They're all cool. And we'll get this poll up soon. I think we'll get it up soon, but let's do some Woody first. We're gonna have the reveal. I hope you're ready for this reveal of Woody's face. Feel free to have a discussion about him when you see him. But basically, I gathered all the traits that people mentioned, the ones that didn't conflict or anything, which was sort of ambitious, proud and smiling, a jokester with some spunk and enthusiasm. More younger than Hank, but older than the cookie jar. Got a sort of smart, suave look, and he's always like in denial and a little bit deluded. So that is kind of the character, the picture I had in mind when doing Woody's face. And I came up with this. I don't know what you guys are gonna think of him, but we'll show him now. Finally got the time to watch your stream. Yay, you've been busy. Well, I hope it's been a good busy, not a bad busy. Okay, we ready for Woody? I'm nervous. There, he looks really weird, but it fits with the description we've got for the character. It's definitely proud and smiling and looks like a jokester with spunk. The only question is now if we're gonna make any additions to him or anything at all, what we think about him that could potentially be made even better. I had one idea. I mean, I'm going to smooth out these features just a touch because there's a little bit of scruffiness going on here. But you know this water bit here, that because he's a cardboard box that's going to have water in him, so he's going to get a bit soggy. I literally thought of making it be the shape of one of those chins. I'm trying to figure out how to describe the chin I'm picturing. Let me find a reference. But I know exactly the chin in my mind. Structured chin, bold. Yeah, it's like one of those like really, you know, one of those chins that have a bit of a bum on the end of them, like a very like strong bum chin. I feel like that would suit the kind of character that we've got going here, but we could literally make this outline of the water that kind of shape, and make it look like it was an accident, but he just happens to get one of those chins. I'm trying to find a reference of a really good one. I swear there's a celebrity or somebody famous that has this kind of chin in mind, but I cannot think of who they are. Male. But yeah, definitely a strong chin with a bit of a one of those. Well, it's the proper word is a dimple, like a dimple chin, not a bum chin. But I call it a bum chin. But chin, it looks like a butt. Yeah, that's it. So I'm googling this, and there's a load of celebrities coming up with bum chins. There's an actual bum chin that's come up as well. A bum. Give me a mo, guys, while I find this awesome chin. Okay, I'm going to get the references up in a sec and you'll see what I mean. So, something like this, guys. You know what I mean? Strong jawline, dimple, bum chin. We could give Woody that chin shape with the water outline. I think that would look cool. Rose, are you looking at butts for streaming purposes? Who knows? Maybe I was. Right, guys, so maybe we should get this guy as a reference on the screen. We might have to flip them horizontal though, because Woody's face is facing this way. So we'll okay, so let's get we've already kind of got a chin thing going on here, but it's just a very rough looking chin. We're gonna get that chiseled out for him. I can see a bit of a bum here, I swear. That's Superman. Woody's Superman, everybody. This is insane. Okay, so I'm gonna get these pictures saved. But he's a delusional character. He's literally just a cardboard box who probably thinks he's some hero. So, you know, it works well. I feel like that's the personality we've been missing in our companions as well. So I think this guy could be a very good character. Very good comic relief. That's the goal. Okay, so I've got those images saved. I'm going to get them open. Let's make him a bit smaller so he's not the focus of the whole stream. Has the personality of a wet cardboard box as new, meaning it does. We've really spun this on its head, haven't we? I'm frightened that my computer's going to restart today in the middle of the stream, because you know when Windows just comes up with that notification, you need to update and restart. I had one of those pop-ups come up and I just turned it off, and I'm worried it's going to just turn off my computer randomly. Should we crop the rest so people know that we're only doing the chin? I don't want to get distracted by the rest of the face, so we'll just look at the chin here. Can we flip rotate this? Transform, flip horizontal. There we go. That means we'll be able to see it at the right angle. I mean, I don't think we need this one as a reference anymore. The chin's a bit hidden, so it's hard to look at that one. But this one could work. What did the other one look like? Hey Neffel, how you doing? It's good to see you. I'll be right back. I have to get some stuff for breakfast. Oh, yummy. I hope you have a yummy breakfast. Oops, why am I always doing this? I'm always putting my chair as an image. There we go. So there was one more reference. I'm going to see what this one looks like. Can't even see that. Yeah, we might need to actually see the mouth part just so we can shape it good. But the plan is, guys, if you just walked in and you're confused by what on earth is going on here, we're doing Woody the Box today, and we're gonna try and make this waterline here into the shape of this kind of chin. Superman's chin, to be precise, because it would be perfect for him, let's face it. But I do want to make his face a little bit, I mean, it's there, the face is there, but I just want to tidy it up a bit, make it a bit neater. But by the way, the positioning and that is how it should be. I've aligned it so it's literally the same as Carol's features where the face is placed. I'm trying to keep them all consistent here with all the avatars in the game. Okay. Thank you, 2T, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. I swear to God, you look exactly like another streamer I know, and she's from the islands to another corner there, but also a heavy accent. I was very confused just now. Oh, right, what's their username, 2T? I'll go check them out. Maybe I do have a long lost twin then that I don't know about. I do have a sister, not a twin sister though. I have a sister that's 2 years younger than me, and she doesn't look very much like me. She's also blonde. But we have similar mannerisms. And a similar accent, of course. Okay. So let's try and get this. I'm going to move these to the side just a bit. Right, now I've got to find the layer of... There we go. Don't know why. Oh, that's his face. I wondered what that this bit was. Okay. Let's just make the brush a little bit bigger. And I'm going to just do it roughly for now, the shape, and we'll tidy it up after that. Wasn't sure if dropping her name here was okay, so I did. Ashy. Oh, Ashy. Oh, yes, I know Ashy. I follow Ashy. That's funny, that is. That's funny that you think we look like... it's a big compliment. She's awesome. That is some handsome box. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Yeah, it is, isn't it? We're going to try and get an awesome looking dimpled Superman chin on him. He's going to be an awesome character. Do you want to see the rest of the gang? Well, Superman's a bit in the way of the assets at the moment, but this is all the characters we've got. Barrels, boxes, cookie jars, the lot. Damn, islands are small. She's not very similar to me. Okay. Okay, so maybe we should start... I'm actually gonna get a bit more of this because I want to see how... Okay. So a bit of cheekbone maybe. But welcome, Tootie. It's good to meet you and have you here. We're making an RPG game here in this stream. If you want to read more about it, feel free to. He looks like such a... I'm trying to think of the word, but it's not a compliment. The word I'm trying to think of. But that's what's going to make him interesting, I suppose. Do you think he's handsome then, guys? Because it depends what your type is. Oh my goodness. She's making me laugh. He's insane. His character is really silly. But that's what he is, meant to be comic relief. I love that you have Final Fantasy VI music playing in the background. Hi, Lucky Longfinger. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, I figured we'd put some Final Fantasy VI on today. I've been cycling through the Final Fantasy music each stream lately. It's all the relaxing themes. Superman pops. Does he look like Superman in the face as well? Or just the chin? Do we need to... Thank you, Iron, for the follow. Welcome. How are you all doing today, guys? Hope your Thursday's treating you well and 2020's been good to you so far. We'll get this tidied up in a sec. I'm figuring out how to deal with this cheekbone bit. Because we don't want it to look too fake, if you know what I mean. We don't want it to look too perfect that the water actually ends up making the shape of a face. because I don't think the cardboard would get too high. Well, the wetness, the soggy bit, I mean. So maybe we should just make it I definitely think that these should reach to the corner, this wet bit probably. Probably look better if it did. I'd recommend a slightly darker shadow to emphasise the cliff. Hi, neat idea for a stream. Thank you. Welcome, Iron Man. Yeah, we could even add a darker waterline down here, I guess. Because if we think of a wet box, it probably, at the bottom, it probably would be the most soggy, wouldn't it? That makes sense. So we could always do that for a bit of extra detail, and to also add a bit of emphasis on the jawline bit and the chin. How are you liking RPG Maker MV as an editor? It's not too bad, Lucky Longfinger. I'm using RPG Maker MV for the purpose of it being an easy dev software, so it's doing its job. I don't have anything to compare it to. I think the last one I tried out was RPG Maker 2003, I think. So I don't know how it compares to the more recent versions, but it's okay. It's not too bad. We put in a game together decently in it. So hi Liquid, holy damn, you're trying to make the manliest most manliest mode. Do you approve, Liquid? That's kind of the goal. We trying to what I'm trying to do is make the shape of the water, because he's going to be a wet cardboard box, he holds water, make it the shape of a chin. So basically these references here, Superman, the chin I had in mind, but we want to make it look natural. We want to make the water look as if it would have genuinely ended up that way. We don't want to make it look too fake and perfect. So that's kind of the job here. We'll see what we can put together. Oh la la, hi Gretch, how you doing? I like this in Game Maker Studio for pre-coded game projects. Unity is my current session. Awesome. I'm not trained in code or anything like that, so I'd have to do a lot of learning if I wanted to ever use Unity. So this RPG Maker, I think, is definitely my comfort zone. But yeah, I'm sure it's awesome. So I think it'll look better if it'll look a bit more natural anyway if it's more like a triangle here. But hopefully we'll see how it looks. We'll have a play about. Would it be unrealistic if we made the water go higher, like close to this top left of the box? Would it look like it was too done like that too purposely? Guess we can see how it looks. Chat RPG Maker is awesome. I've seen some crazy projects come out of it. Yeah, it's awesome for something of this nature as well. This project, it's perfect for the quirky RPG we've got in mind. And there's so much, like, so many resources as well and available for it. It's great. Because a lot of this project, we focus a lot on characterization and story and plot and dialogue. A lot of it's going to be about storytelling rather than actual coding. I'm cheating and stealing a lot of the scripts. Okay. He looks like he's got too much of a bit of a chubber face. Needs to be more chiseled, I'd say. And maybe we need to raise the water from this corner a bit as well. Right, let's attempt to make this more chiseled. How are we going to go about this, folks? Does anybody know any tricks? We just need it to be sharper, I guess. He looks like somebody you'd want to punch in the face. But we're going to make him have a certain charm. You definitely get great insight what it takes to make a game. It's made so easy and I feel like it's so much work time to put into the whole thing. I know, like, even like, though I'm taking the burden off myself a lot by taking a lot of existing resources, it's still like ridiculously time consuming. So I couldn't imagine how crazy time consuming a project would be if someone did it all 100% themselves. Like, look, just one person. It's quite a task for sure. I think we kind of we got the more chiseled look going on here. I'm just wondering how far to take up this wet box. Let's look for a reference. Wet cardboard box. That will help. Okay. There's not enough wet cardboard boxes. I guess it's super unique, a wet cardboard box, because I've googled image it and there's nothing. Well, there's a couple of wet cardboard boxes, but not what I'm after. Can you put some kind of company logo for a charming company on the box's side? Zoomed out, looks like his teeth are broken on the side. Yeah, this mouth was from the character generator, actually. I took the most sleazy looking mouth possible. So what I think I wanted to actually make it all white, so I'll be doing an edit to that as well. But yeah, the logo thing's a good idea actually, and I didn't consider that. I guess if we're gonna go for that sort of thing, we'd have to have it fit in the world of the game. But it's very hard to think of something that would suit that at this stage, because a lot of the lore is still to come that we're still deciding on. So maybe we could keep him like this for now, and then before we release episode 1 and we know a bit more, we could potentially add that kind of detail to him later before the episode gets released. You definitely get a great... Yeah, I've already read that. Woody gets punched in the face by passing lemons often. Honestly, I just scrape the square edge you have there into a slipe. You should be fine, I think. Yeah, as long as it looks realistic, you know, guys. Like, so it looks like a genuinely cardboard bot that's genuinely been holding water. That's why I'm thinking maybe we should raise this triangle bit here as well, so that it's more symmetrical. But what do you guys think? But yeah, maybe we gotta just round this off. Thing is, if we could always do it like this. Doesn't have to go like a perfect triangle. Could always... So have you guys made any projects in RPG Maker? Is that going to look weird? Could look okay. He looks like he's got a lump going on. As long as that's not too distracting. I mean, we could make that go a bit lower. Guess it's whatever we think's the best direction to take with him. We could always even just make it go all the way to the top, but I feel that that would be unrealistic. I mean, if you're picking up epoch neutral last name and put shipping under it, you've got something that will work pretty much anywhere. Oh, have you got an example of what sort of last name, Ian? I have a project I'm working on at the moment. I have about 15 minutes of gameplay. Oh, that's cool. We do have a creative work channel in our Discord, peeps. So if you are a creative yourself, like do art, do game dev, do writing or anything at all, feel free to pop your work in there. We like to check it out. Create a trading company, Tim Burton Dallas Trading Corporation. They've got a number of monopolies on several projects. They're a bit of a cartel in certain regions of the world, and they have really good marketing department. Smith & Sons Shipping has got a kind of ring to it. Yeah, but well, I like the idea of doing that, having a logo of a company, especially if we can make it actually be a real company in the game that's going to have some kind of relevance at some point. That would be pretty cool. So it's like I said earlier, it's pretty much one of those things that once we start building lore, but we can have this idea in mind, we can actively remember that for a logo for Woody, and think, oh, we can think about that, because we're going to have a lot of plot stuff going on. Once we've finished these assets, we'll be working on that. So maybe we can think of that, and we can add the logo as an extra thing afterwards once we know. But yeah, I'm totally for the idea. I'm actually going to copy and paste the idea too, because so remember it. Okay. Hold off and edit sprite later. Go over and have fun. Excited to see what you come up with. Thank you, and thanks for your cool ideas. But yeah, I've put this here. I always have a notepad file open about people's ideas in chat, and I copy it and paste interesting stuff in there. And it's definitely something to revisit. I feel like if we did it now and was like, yeah, let's just put that name on there, then we've done it without thinking out the lore properly. And I think it's something that's going to require a bit more thought, perhaps even a poll for name idea suggestions. But it's definitely something we should definitely revisit for sure. Because even when we put these assets into the flashback and start building the scene, it doesn't matter if we have to edit them at a later stage or just add an extra bit of detail to their avatar. You know, that's something that can just be slapped on at any time, and the game will update it all anyway. As long as we do it before the episode's released, I guess. And have a good day at work. Take care, and thanks for hanging out. Okay, so let's think about him then. What's everyone thinking so far? I'm thinking darker shadow of water as well around this area. Put a bit more emphasis on the jawline, but we could almost be there. I'm just gonna have a little peek at what he looks like with this bit raised a touch. Oops, I've accidentally worked on the wrong layer. One sec, guys. Okay, this should be easy enough to change. I'm just gonna copy and paste, grab all the stuffs and paste it over to the proper layer. No. I'm going to forget the tiny bit. He looks so different without that wet shadow there. It adds to him. Oh, oh, there we go. Hello? It's not doing it. I think there must be a layer above him then that's stopping that being visible. Right. I will have to do it on that layer after all. Okay, so. I've accidentally copied and pasted him on Hank's face instead. So, there we go. Right face now. So, what are you working on right now? What are these images for? Oh, okay. Let's sum it up as best as we can. These guys well, let's start with Carol. This first barrel here is one of the main characters of the game. She's not a party member, but she's a key companion of you, the custom heroes. She'll make regular appearances in the game. She's very sassy. She's the comic relief character. She's a sundial basically, which is a Japanese trope. But she's got heart of gold. She's become everybody here is obsessed with Carol because she's so cool. But these are her companions, all these guys are. They're going to make an appearance in a flashback sequence that Carol is going to tell the story of, and it's going to become a key part of the game. These guys are. They're going to be like, basically they've gone missing. We don't know why yet, but you'll find out more in the flashback, and Carol wants to find them. And because they're such awesome characters, that's that will motivate the player to want to find them, because they're just so interesting. That's the goal. We want the player to get attached to these guys and want to find out what's happened to them. So yeah, so that's basically sums it up, I guess. We do have a YouTube video as well. It's a story so far video, so feel free to have a look at that, because that will tell you exactly what has happened in the story so far. And we're still very early on with the game. We're on episode 1 content, so we've only got that video at the moment, but I'm going to make a series of them as we get more story content. But I mean, I want to know who everybody's favourite character is out of these guys. I'm wondering if anybody's changed their minds as well, because we've got a few new ones the last couple of days. So what do you guys think of it being, this water bit being raised a bit? Does it look alright? I'm hoping it looks natural. Let's make it a bit more thicker. But I want to get that poll up soon, guys, for this guy's little name. This little guy's name. So we'll get that up very soon. We'll have a break from Woody and Min so we can do that. So just this little bit here, we want to make sure that looks right, and maybe add a darker shadow down here, and we'll tidy up his face a bit more, and I guess it's considering stuff like a little logo on him in the future, like when we get a bit of lore. It'll be a nice little touch. Lore and world building, especially if the place hasn't been introduced in the game yet. But then it gets introduced later and people immediately recognise it as the logo that was on Woody. The people that are very observant, that is. Hi Storm, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. How's it going? He's got that dimpled chin. If it was more triangular, how would it look? Let's just see. Could be a bit more natural actually if it went up that like that. Oh, this presently, thank you, Storm. These are Carol's companions. Merrill the Barrel, Elvira the Barrel, Hank the Barrel, Woody the Box, and Nameless Cookie Jar. But we're gonna vote on his name today. We're gonna get a poll up. So we're gonna be doing a little scene with these guys shortly. Probably next week we'll be working on that, very likely. Which is, it's going to be Carol's flashback sequence, so it's going to be their introduction to the game. Introduction to the plot overall, really. The very start of it will be starting to form. Hope you've been doing good, Storm. What have you been up to lately? I'm still not doing this right. I'm still making it a bit. There we go. Maybe something to that degree. I'm just like, is it too unnatural, this waterline? If we didn't have the chin, would it look better? What do you think, guys? Do you think having the dimpled chin makes him, or do you think he's fine without it? I'm curious about opinions. He's fine without it, yeah? You think so, Lucky? What about the rest of you? My only, like, the dimpled chin adds that Superman look to him that we were aiming for, but it just, I'm worried it looks unnatural and makes the water on this part of the butt looks like it was too, you know what I mean. 4 barrels, 1 box, 1 cutcher, 1 handsome chin. The chin isn't as bright, but it was in the perfect position when it was zoomed out. Did you like the dimple, Storm? I feel like if we're going to have it, we need to add some more areas where it might have splashed up like that. Like maybe on this side of the box. It looks nicer, but it's not needed. We might say I won't be able to notice it most of the time, yeah? Let's see how it looks if we add a few little small splashes and stuff. I think the reason it's a bit jarring to me at the moment is because there's nowhere else where the water does that. But I think it adds a nice touch, as long as it can look natural, I guess. I need a reference of a wet cardboard box very badly. No, it wouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure that's not how a wet cardboard box would splash. I want some splashes is the kind of thing I'm going for. Nope, I can't find one. I can always have a little peek over the weekend and further improve this water pattern, I guess. If I find something then. Maybe with this sort of thing now it'll look a bit more less odd. Nah, I think it needs to be a bit thicker. Okay. Who is the most powerful magic user in FF6? That's the question I'm going to ask you guys because I never really played it much. It's one of the Final Fantasies I've played the least of. I'm more of a pro when it comes to 7, 8, 9 and 10. They're kind of my Final Fantasies. Hi Lawrence, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I do like the music of Final Fantasy VI, and I really do need to play it as well. Okay. Righty-ho. Should we get a poll up for this little guy's name and then carry on perfecting Woody? Obviously, I'm definitely all for feedback so we can get him being the coolest, suavest, wet cardboard box ever. That's the aim. So we'll carry on with getting him up to scratch once we've got that poll up, and if we're happy with the progress of Woody, then we'll start some map sprites today as well. That box is creepy. Is he Richard? You'll love him. You're gonna love him. He'll be your favourite. How are you doing, Richard? I hope you're well. I'm trying some stuff out. I kind of just want the dimple to not look out of place, so I'm trying to add little, you know, curved pointy bits, which I think has worked this side. Just this part of the box, I'm not sure if I might need just a a little edit, but we'll get there. I won't say who the strongest mage since you haven't played yet. Oh, would it be spoilers? Yeah, we can't be having the spoilers. Okay, guys, so I'm going to take a screenshot of the cookie jar. Have we got Photoshop open? We haven't. So I'm going to prepare for a poll for everybody's favourite name. We're going to officially give him a name. So I'm excited because he's the only one in this gang who's nameless at the moment. Also, I'm going to hide the Superman in images now because I think we've got the chin. We just need to tidy it up a touch. Richard is going to have nightmares about Woody. Okay. I might have to give it the Discord background in colour. I don't think I'm going to mention in the poll that it also is the name of his former owner because it might start confusing people. And any of the 4 names we've got will work fine as the former owner. So I don't think it's relevant to mention it. Cookie jar. Right. Let's open Discord. We'll carry on with Woody once we've got this up. And I'm excited because Woody's everyone's favourite now. Not. Right. So. What should Carol's son, the cookie jar's name be? I don't know if that's... Oh, what should we name Carol's son, the cookie jar? That's better. Okay, so these were the options we've got. Harold, Owen, Errol and Joey. Okay, folks, I'm going to say if you do have any cool, real life, charming names that you feel would suit this little guy, then it's your last chance to give those suggestions so we can add them to the poll. Oh, let me, while I give you guys a chance, I'll just top up my drink. I'll be back in a sec. What, Rose, why is he so cute? Because he's meant to be. If he wasn't cute, we'd have failed. What's your opinion on Woody, Zexy? Do you think he's creepy as well? I think he's sort of creepy, but I think that's the point. He's going to be a strange one. Very interesting character. Right. So, guys, it looks like we're going to just do those 4 names then. So, I'll give you one more chance, but you've literally only got 10 seconds now to give a name. Otherwise, we're just having these 4. So let's just see if this works right. Yes, I agree. Blueberry is creepy and evil. Other names: Cody, Berry and Jax. Oh, right, okay. So I'm thinking we'll add Cody and Jax to the poll van. The only reason I'm not going to add Berry is because we've already got Blueberry. So to save confusion, but Cody and Jax are good. So let's add those. Alright, what are the names for this cutie pie? If you've got any really cool real life boys' names, because he's a boy, for this guy, then feel free to say. And because it's your last chance now, guys, the poll's going to be going up. And we've got Harold, Owen, Errol, Joey, Cody and Jax. Maybe Oliver. Yep. I'm totally fine with having lots on this poll. You can vote for more than one option for your favourite, by the way. Don't have to just vote for one when it's up. And we'll see how the results go. We definitely will keep this open until at least tomorrow. And because I'm not streaming tomorrow, the poll might close randomly. But I'll see how the votes are getting on. If I feel we need more votes, I'll keep it open until Monday's stream. But we'll see. If one is a clear winner by tomorrow, I'll just accept the poll results as that. A sentient cookie jar, the son of a barrel, part of a smuggling ring. Yep. Meant to be very innocent and adorable, very precious character. He's made out of clay, ceramic, so he could break if he was dropped. We promise we won't make that happen in the story, though. If it did, tears would fall, I'm sure. What's the barrel's name? Carol. Carol the barrel. You like Oliver. Jasper and Ryan. Okay, that's it then, guys. We'll have... If you got more, you got 10 seconds, but we're going to stop. Once this has gone pressed enter, that's it. We've got all the names. So you've got a few seconds left, and that's it. Right, let's have a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Met just put one in there. Oh my goodness, guys, they're all coming just as I was about to press go. Should have named the box Brett. Wood is perfect for the box, just because it's just so silly. But yeah, Akbar jar. We'll have that as well then. Right, guys, that's it. We've got them. Is that 9? Hey, why haven't they all come up? Sorry, guys, don't vote yet. There's been a mistake. I think it's because we didn't have a speech mark at the end of Owen. That's why. My bad. Let's enter that again. Okay. What should we name Carol's son the cookie jar? So we'll delete these bits because we don't want them to make our poll look messy. Right, guys, so here is where you vote. You will have to join the Discord to vote because that's the best, most effective way of doing polls. We find that we don't get any cheats that way. We've used website polls in the past very early on the project, but people were going incognito and cheating, so so this is for the best. But it's great being in our Discord. We've got lots of cool channels, everybody. We've got a creative work channel, we've got an adorable pets channel, we've got a selfie corner, we've got games discussion, we've got general chat, we've got everything. So it's a cool place to be, and to be updated with the stream and what's happening as well. Oh my gosh, we're getting them votes in, aren't we? I like the names. There's some really really cute kind of boy names on that poll. Interesting. But there is a little bit of backstory behind the name that wins. The one that wins will also be the name of the cookie jar's owner. It's going to have name there on his red little ribbon, which basically means that was the person that owned him's name. And he just so happens that because he's come to life and he's sentient now, they see that name on his jar and they start calling him by that name. So there's always a chance to meet the real person that owned him as an NPC at some point in the game that has the same name as him. Hi Ghosty, how you doing? Thank you so much for that, host. I appreciate it. How are you doing today, Ghosty? You are the best. You like Oliver and Jasper? They're both very cute. Yeah, and vote for more then. What if there's like a couple of names or even a few you like there? You can vote for more than one. Totally fine to do that. Okay, so I'm not going to put down when the poll closes because I'm not sure yet. It'll either be tomorrow, around this time tomorrow, or Monday, depending on how the votes are. All depends if we've got a clear winner tomorrow. If we've got a clear winner by a ton of votes, I'll close it. If not, I'm going to keep it open. Hello, I love you. How are you doing, Ghosty? How's work? How's everything going? Cheat on your taxes, not on our polls. But yes, get voting, everybody. Get voting. Well, I'm going to be checking this poll throughout the stream, having a peep. But we'll carry on with Woody now. Let's get Woody done. Welcome, Law. People are drawn to Oliver and Jasper, I say. Okay, back to graphics gal. I'm going to remind to chat about the poll throughout the stream as well, just so everybody knows. Okay, so Woody, he's our final companion member that we're still working on. Just want to make him look. The goal for Woody is looking like the most dashing, most arrogant, deluded box that's soaking wet, basically. So, right. But Woody's going to be great, guys. I know you're all very like, this guy's creepy, but he's going to be one of those characters that grow on you. If we have it go up that high, I feel that that should be as well. I don't know if we should have it go that far. It look better like that. Should we make the dimple just a touch smaller? Is it a bit strong? Hi Cuss, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. I hope you're having a good Thursday. How would this look if it was flipped? Just so there's different directions. I'm not sure that way or the other way. If the water stain on the front is the contour of this chin, what's the water stain in the back of the other part? It's a butt. Oh my god, it's a butt. Do you see it? Setting up work, not much to do. Bug fixing duty before a thing releases next week. Oh, bug fixing joy. I hope that goes well. Best of luck, let's say. And good luck with the release as well. Right, you can't say but the sky. But it is. Look at the shape of it. If you look at it from that angle, it's totally a butt. It's Woody's butt. We were talking about where the butt would be positioned on the barrel and the boxes, weren't we? We says, are they on the back or are they on the bottom? Well, Woody's is here. My goodness gracious. Okay, so what I'm trying to pull off is having the water. I want the dimple to just look like part of it all. I don't want it to just be stuck there. So I'm attempting to create some more pointy areas on the box. Because it just looks weird otherwise having it randomly there. And I don't want to get rid of it because you don't look the same. You don't look like the chiseled Superman that we're trying to make. So we gotta keep it. If this was lower, would it look ridiculous? Let's see, because I'm curious. Because maybe we do have it too high. I think that would work better. It probably looks more like it should. But it's going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to look at him with fresh eyes, probably. as we was talking about earlier this week, we said sometimes when you do assets, you have to look with them with fresh eyes to realise that something needs changing. Real question, does Carol and the others eat? Well, that's something we're gonna have to really flesh out the law, aren't we, when we start thinking about this. And because next week's going to be plot stream, we can have really put this into, we can really start making decisions with how it all works. Because they were originally, let's just have a quick summary of this. These guys were all originally normal containers. They were normal barrels. Woody was a normal box, and this little cutie pie was a normal cookie jar. But they all got brought to life with a spell. And there's a little bit of story of why that is, but we'll go into it more next week. But basically they've only been sentient. They haven't been sentient all their lives, just because of the spell. And they formed a little community ever since being brought to life. They formed a community and a family, I guess. And it's like, yeah, it's interesting to think of their way of life and what they're doing, and you know, it's intriguing. But I'm assuming the obvious answer is that they don't eat because, well, they've got mouths. But how would their digestive system work? That's the question. Would they just eat and it would all go inside their container and mix in with the water and be all gross? That would be pretty disgusting. So question, does that barrel just like wearing a bikini top? Not sure what it's trying to support. Yeah, it's got nothing under that, or it might. There might be she might be smuggling something herself in those bra cups. Who knows, maybe there's a dark twist going on there. But yeah, it's just there for characterisation. She's trying to impress her crush, the love of her life. She's in love with an oil drum. We haven't done his asset yet, but he's going to be talked about a lot, mainly by the grandmother. She doesn't approve of the oil drum. She's a bit of a barrel racist. She only wants Merrill with fellow barrels. So, he's a bit of a bad boy, yeah. Oil drums are bad boys, let's face it. So eventually, we'll be making an oil drum. We've even discussed that Woody might have a crush on Carol. But Carol doesn't return the affections. You trying to tell me that jar is not Pikachu? You think he is? I see the resemblance. He looks a bit like the lemon we've done as well, I suppose. I kind of assumed some kid thought they were being funny and strapped a feminine top on a barrel. Oh yeah, that could have been a thing as well. But yeah, she could, who knows? Maybe that is the question, isn't it? How did the bra come to be? Did Meryl find it herself and put it on, or did somebody put it on her before she got brought to life? Or, you know, so much fleshing out to do. Woody in a lead OTP. Is there a reason why the box gets a proper face with a chin and outline, while the rest is just eyes, nose and mouth on the barrels? Just for humour reasons. We're trying to like emphasise his masculinity here. And he happens to have a water stain on him because he's cardboard. The others don't, because they can hold the water properly. They're barrels, so they can. But this guy, he's just made out of cardboard, so that's the reason he has water on him. And it just felt like, you know, it was there, the water stain. And it was the shape of a chin anyway, with how it looked. So why not just emphasise it further, right? I'm mulling over how to do this part of the box. I mean, we could do little splashes like this, like... I didn't know how that would work. Might look messy. That part to the end looks like Honey Pot from Winnie the Pooh mated with Pikachu. Yeah, that must have been what happened there. Maybe that's what the owner wanted. But he's adorable, let's face it. Which makes it super cute. Emphasises masculinity, can't hold his water properly. Yeah, that is why this character is such a genius. He is such a contradiction. I mean, he's called Woody, and he's a cardboard box. He's deluded. Right, I think maybe just this is probably needs to be a touch straighter. We're getting there. I might make a few tiny adjustments over the weekend if necessary. When I've got some fresh eyes. But we're getting there. He's got a real bum chin going on here now. That's the goal. We want a butt chin. This side doesn't look so much of a butt anymore. So flashback sequence, some kids are hanging out and this one steps up and says something about bras being complicated. Another kid steps up and straps the bra around Bad and says, well, I guess we need to practice. Oh my goodness. If we can keep it like PG-13, then yes. I mean, the first flashback will be about a particular event that happened and something Carol wants to talk about that's relevant to what they're talking about in the game at the time. But I can imagine there's going to be a few flashback sequences about these guys when Carol reminisces about them, because they're going to be too awesome to only appear once. They're going to be way too awesome. So and even like if we meet them later and we join up with them, they can like have flashback sequences themselves. I just feel like there's an opportunity to have these characters be important. So yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste what you said, like Lucky Login, because it's something to consider about how the bra exists. Okay. There happened to be one lying around. Maybe it was from their mother's drawers. How wrong is that? Oh dear. Right, time to just... Right, who thinks that he'd be better without this broken bit? Should we give him a dashing white smile? This is what it was before. There was a crack in his teeth. Cracking teeth or not cracking teeth? Feel free to say, chat, what you'd prefer. Clearly one of the kids just had one because that's what kids do. Yeah, definitely. And we want to develop them. We want to have comic relief in the game. And there's going to be opportunity to decide where to take the story. We'll do a lot of things on polls, and because I'm making notes of what you guys have suggested, these things will be brought forward automatically onto polls for sure. Because there'd be nothing worse than, you know, being like, oh no, what do we do now, and being blank and having no ideas at all. So that's why I always want to keep a note of what people have said, even if what we're working on isn't something that's said isn't relevant to what we're currently working on. There will be a time when it will be. No crack. Breakfast time. Okay, so Gretch says no crack. Let's get him that dashing white smile then. I'm going to just tidy up this face. How have we done the mouths on the others for consistency? Let's see what happens if we just get rid of these skin bits, because I'm not sure we need some of them. If it was all, yeah, we don't want to do all one colour for an outline, because everybody else's mouths are more like that as well in style, so. Should we make the eyebrows a touch thicker? We'll see what they look like. They look bad, then at least we know. That could work if it's tidied up. I often say things are not relevant to the current thing we're working on. Yeah, and that's fine because inspiration strikes at any time, doesn't it, really? And like I say, I just make notes. And that's been working well, because when we do get to a stream where we have to talk about that specific thing, then we can refer back to those notes. I don't want to end up getting too messy with this. So we got an eraser? I don't think we do in graphics girl. We don't. There isn't actually an eraser feature. I think he'll probably, yeah, it probably looks a bit smoother now. Like that. Nearly there. Just a bit pointy here. Yeah, I think that's a better brow now. Let's flip and rotate it. Yeah, because of perspective we might have to just narrow it a touch. I may probably a game message on Discord link to my own game, which is read the story right now, default everything else. Awesome, Lucky. We do have a creative work channel in our Discord too. Just so you know, I do talk about it, lots of peeps know about it. You can post your stuff in here. Peeps always post what they're doing, games, artwork, or anything at all that's creative. So you totally can join if you'd like and post about your game in there as well. He went from queen to king when you gave him thick eyebrows. You think so, Botch? Well, that's good. That means that he looks better, right? That's made a bit of a difference to him, I think. Because let's look at how he was before. Let's go back. He was that before, guys, and now he is this. There. See the difference? He looks a lot more like this handsome guy we're trying to go for, I guess, now. I think the water on the box looks better than it did as well. Almost. It's almost there anyway. Still thinking about doing a darker outline at the bottom. We'll see what it looks like anyway. If it looks a mess, we won't, but it might add more to Woody if we did do a darker one. He's ginger, I've just realised. Awesome. Okay, so back. I'm gonna check on. Let's check on our poll for a sec, guys. Let's have a look at how our poll's getting on. I was worried that horror barrel would be the one to do the green. Right. We're going to do it. Hold on a sec, folks. Something's going to happen. We're going to end up having all the barrels in our Discord at this rate. I forgot her email address. Hang on. Outlook.com. I think that's it. It's been a while since I've logged on to this account. New location detective, please check your email. Oh no, guys, it's not letting me log on to Carvel Barrel just yet, so she'll have to say hello after. Wait, what? Rose, you have a Discord? Get your butt in there now. Okay. Who's this sexy and imposter? Oh my goodness, guys, we've got a draw at the moment. You know what this means? We need more votes. Vote on your favourite name for Carol's son, the cookie jar. Because we need way more votes than this, and we need to know. Oh, I see that one went down. Interesting. Oh, I see it went up now. Yeah, feel free to vote for more than one, everybody. Somebody's being a tease. I could easily find out who it is. Okay, right, guys, back to the designs. I'm going to keep this channel open so I can peek on the poll. Okay. If Woody was going to have a logo, where could you imagine the logo being? On the lid, maybe? Or on this side somewhere? That's an interesting thought. But yeah, I'm going to keep this in mind about Woody's logo. Because I thought it'd be an interesting touch. Also... Oh yes, darker a little bit on cardboard box. The cardboard boxes in my closet have logos on the larger side. Larger side? What if all the faces are the same size though? Because I know that this bit's larger on Woody, but it's realistically it's going to be the same size as all the faces. One, two, three, four, five. Let's see how this looks if we do put a darker outline at the bottom. What do you reckon, guys? Do you think it's a good move to do another dark out watermark at the bottom? So let's see if it makes his face look more emphasised if we do that. I wish I had a reference of a wet cardboard box so I could see, but I don't have one. Right. My God, he looks... Maybe that's a bit too much. Everyone said what send a wet cardboard box hungry. I need to see a reference. I'm gonna have another look for one. All I've got is this. There's that. These don't tell me anything. Oh look, it's Woody's brother. Right, so what I'm thinking is, folks, for now we're gonna leave Woody like this. And I'm gonna make some slight finishing touches to him over the weekend when I've got fresh eyes. But for the rest of the stream, because we've still got plenty of time left, we might as well start the map sprites for the barrels, because that's important. We're basically there now. Basically finished. We just got to make some slight finishing touches to Woody, and then we've done them. The other guys are done. I'm just going to keep this darker one there just so I can look at that and see if it works. But I'm going to mess around, see what I can do with this. But if we're going to do that, we definitely need a bit of darker on the other side as well. Oh no, that's lighter. I think it could work having 2 layers of wet. We can get the positioning and things right. Right guys, let's start those map sprites. I'm excited. How are the votes for good old cookie jar getting on? Ooh. Things are still pretty close with them. Still very close. Still very early on to know what the name's going to end up being. I'm very, very tempted to keep the poll open until Monday's stream. Main reason for that is because people who come in on Monday then that weren't here today or over the weekend will get the chance to get voting. So I'm I'm considering keeping it open literally just for the very start of Monday's stream, and then we'll know. Okay, so let's go open Photoshop. No, we'll open them in graphic scale because it's going to be much easier doing the pixel line here, I'd say. So let's get Carol's asset open and we'll do Meryl. We'll do the barrels first, but I think we're going to have to open her in Photoshop first. Right, so where is this? Carol the barrel charset. That's it. So here she is in a Photoshop. This is what we're using on the map for Carol. One thing we do have to do is make her bounce, so when she walks she hops along, because obviously she doesn't have legs, so we'll have to do some hopping animations at some point for them. Right, so let's put them in a new file, or you know, hang on, this isn't flattened. It might be easier to like have them here so we can compare them to the faces. So I'm actually going to just stick them here for now. Carol's face. Where is that positioned? There. So we need to give her a white eyes back. So that's Carol. I'm going to make a new layer for these guys. Map sprites. Okay, so shall we do the recolours of each of the barrels first? Meryl. It might actually be easier to recolour them in Photoshop, because graphic scale isn't very fun for recolouring, especially such complex detail, because this sprite is pretty detailed for a barrel. But do their actual face bits in graphic scale. If there's not a huge lead, there's no reason to rush the poll. Yeah, and I want to give people a chance who might have not been around today and the weekend to vote for here on Monday. So, yay. Okay. Okay, so Photoshop. Now, I need to be able to see Meryl. So I'm going to just pop the graphic scale file to my other monitor so I can see. Right, so the easiest way to do this might be this way of changing the colour. This is how I did the fruits when I was changing their colours. I think we're getting there. Meryl is sort of this. She's definitely paler. We got to... You know, what I'm going to do just to make it easier on my eyes and comparing these properly, I'm going to get us a little bit of Meryl's skin. Well, wood, should I say. And pop it next. Put it besides the barrel. Oh, that's a little bit big. Free transform. Here we go. Yeah, let's actually put it here. And we'll really be able to tell. Okay. So it's not like yellow or too green at all. It's, I think we was close just actually. Something like that's close to Meryl's colour. Let's see the difference with her and Carol. Just copy that into graphics again and see how it looks. Yeah, it might be a little too subtle right now. We'll do it more. I think that's more of a difference. Yeah, definitely better. We gotta just give her those more bronzy coloured lines now. Might even make her a little bit paler, but we'll look again afterwards. Double D, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, now I'm gonna get the colour out of her bronze bits so we can get them accurate. Well, they're more of a brown, but I know it's bronze. Hi, Day. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, you went to TwitchCon 2019, I see. How did that go? Was it fun? Welcome to the stream. We're making a game. We're doing some assets today. So I'll let you have a little peek at our bunch of characters. Here they are. We're doing their map sprites now. So faces are done. The avatars. It's moving on to the map sprites. So this is going to be fun because we've got to give them some pixel faces in a bit. So what's going to be the best way to edit these? Will selective colour work? Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to copy and paste this layer. But we'll delete parts of it. But we'll use it to just get the brown colour we want. And then we'll delete around it what we don't want. Yeah, maybe that. Okay. Now if I just delete all the grey bit, well, it's gonna just give us the brown bit then that we want. And that's my trick to do this anyway. And hopefully then she'll be the colours that Meryl is. And then we'll do Hank and Alvira's, and then once we've done that we'll give them their faces. Let's just highlight all this, be easier. Good, thanks. I went back. Oh, cool. I went to TwitchCon 2018. It was definitely a trek for me, being in England. Okay, let's just squish these layers, put them back in graphic scale. Yep, it's getting there. I'm gonna just make the barrel a touch paler, I think. Hi National Mars Day, how are you doing? It's good to see you. It's going good, National Mars Day. We're very close to getting finished on these barrel, box and cookie jar avatars we've been doing. Woody is still not 100% done, but he's getting there. Woody's the box, by the way, even though he's not made of wood. And now we're moving on to map sprites. How are you doing, National? Okay, so let's do Alvira's barrel now. I feel like I want to do the barrels first and then do their faces after. I don't know if I'm in love with this black bit. You know, these black pixels were on the original barrel asset. But I don't know if I'm a fan, so I'm just gonna make them this instead. I might do the same to Carol's. So I was never sure if I was fond of it. It's meant to be a shadow, but I know I feel like the dark brown works fine as a shadow. Right. So I'm going to do the same to you, Carol. And it kind of merged in a bit with her eyebrows anyway, and we couldn't see them make that well. Well, you can, but there you go. I think it's better now. Elvira time. So she's a dark brown barrel and she's got gold edges, rings, or whatever you want to call them. They look cool. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing good. What are your guys' plans for the weekend? Is anyone doing anything exciting? I'm just being a hermit. I'm always a hermit. I should have copied and pasted Carol's. Marrow. I'm gonna have to edit on here as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna give it a new image. Elvira. Corgi Punk, thank you for the follow. I like your name. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Do you like corgis? Hi, Play It Forward. How you doing? Welcome back. How's it going today? Thanks. Yay. And Double D Corgi and anybody else who's new here, feel free to have a look at our project and stuff. So I think that the commands do regularly come up by the bot automatically on a timer anyway, but feel free to have a peep. Who doesn't love corgis? Yeah, I like all doggos. Who couldn't? I love all animals. But yeah, we're doing a little RPG in this stream. That's what we always do. That is what my content is. And we're doing some character assets this week. And next week, we're going to move on to doing zines with those characters. So I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm looking forward. Okay, so we're going to be making this particular barrel the colour of this brown one here, this sassy old lady. We're going to get them looking as much like that as possible, the sprite. So I'm going to bring in that colour. So we're going to make it a deep brown. But it's quite, it's not a dull brown. I suppose it's close to a chocolate brown maybe. Sometimes you have to go on another colour and edit it. Yeah, would we say that's getting closer now? I think we're getting there a bit. This might be the closest we're gonna get. Okay, so now we have to get her gold bits in now. Copy and paste that. Hugs Rosalinda, thank you for the hug, Lucky. Can you link the YouTube again? I forget to hit sub on it. Oh, thank you for wanting to sub. Oh, it's come up anyway automatically before I even read it. Oh, the bot knew. But yes, guys, that's my YouTube. Well, it takes you to the playlist of Raindrop Chronicles streams. But if you click on one of those videos, you'll see the sub button and stuff, as you know. I'm sure you guys know the YouTube. I don't need to explain. Shoot, I forgot to vote. I had such a busy day yesterday. Hi, Rose. Hi, Naz. How are you doing? Great background music, by the way. Speaking of which, Final Fantasy 6. Oh, I'm glad you like it. It's very pretty music, isn't it, this one? I'm a big Final Fantasy fan myself, and I need to play 6. It's one of the ones I'm not as knowledgeable about, but I've heard it's an amazing game with really cool characters. Happy new decade, Rose. Hi, Chub Cheeks. How's it going? And happy new decade to you as well. How are you, Chub? How's the new year been treating you? 6 is an amazing soundtrack. It does. I went to a Distant Worlds concert a few years ago, and they played 6, 10 and 7, I think, at that particular one. It was very, very awesome. But yes, Naz mentioned voting, because guys, we have a poll. We do a lot of polls on these streams where we make decisions with our characters and the lore and story decisions and everything, basically. And that link will take you to the Discord. The first one will take you to Discord, and the second link will take you to the channel that's got the poll up. And it's about naming our cute little cookie jar characters. So we've got a few names up. I'm going to just quickly show you all. These are the names we've got. So feel free to vote for your favourite one, and whatever tops the poll will be what his name is. He's going to be quite a important character in the game. So he's very cute. Apparently he looks like Pikachu. A cross between Pikachu and the Winnie the Pooh honey jar, which was the intention with the honey jar. But it just so happened to look like Pikachu as well. Gas, my favourite FF of all time is 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play it, but the 7 remake's coming out soon. Who's gonna be getting that? Forever judging you until you play this game. It was slightly before my time, like when 7 was the one that came out when I was probably old enough to appreciate Final Fantasy. And that was the first one I played. And then I went on to play 8, then 9, then 10. I didn't play 11 though, but I played 12 and 13 and 14 and 15. So I continued to play the rest of the series after that. And I need to play 6. Yeah, I do. I need to go back and play. I've played Chrono Trigger though, but I should play 6 too. I'm judging myself for not playing it either. Woo, that's the colour I was going to choose. Awesome. So I guess you could say my vote won. It did. The yellow did top the poll with the most votes by quite a little bit. So that's the one that won. They were all pretty cute though, yeah. But yes, we've got some votes in. We're going to keep this poll open probably till Monday so people can get more votes in by then, because I want everybody to have their chance to vote. But yes, I'm tempting for you guys to join the Discord if you haven't already, because we have lots of cool discussion channels, including an adorable pets channel and a creative work channel for your guys' creations. 7 is great too. 6's story is probably my favourite. 7 is very special to me simply because it was my first. Question: What is the cookie jar's personality? Being sweet and precious, basically. But his personality isn't very developed, probably as much as the rest of the gang. And that's because he's young, he's a child. So I guess his role is just to be really adorable. And he's made out of clay, so, you know, he's breakable. The others aren't breakable. Woody's a cardboard box. I'm still in the middle of designing Woody's asset. I'm like wanting to make the water look really cool on him, but we're getting there. We're trying to pull off the Mr. Chiseled. Thinks he's a super really sexy guy, but really he's not kind of character. He's a bit deluded. The cookie jar looks like a mimic. Oh my god, imagine if you opened it and a mimic came out. I'll tell you now, it's not. It's adorable and only cookies are inside. Well, cookies used to be inside of him until he got stolen. Woody looks great, LOL. You like him? He's doing well. And I think we're nearly there. I wanted to create a dark outline. I probably might do a bit of a dark outline in this corner, but we're getting there with him. I want to give him a rest, my eyes a rest from Woody, because I'm doing that thing where you look at them a few hours later and you see what needs changing. So we're moving on to the map sprites at the moment. Totally suave, yeah, he reminds me of myself. You think so, Zin? Is this you? Is this you, Zin? He's going to be the comic relief character. That's kind of the goal with Woody. Now I'm sad. I wanted it to be a mimic. Oh my gosh, you don't want it to be a cutie? I'm surprised there isn't a pun name like Chip or something. Yeah, nobody added Chip to the name list. You want to rest from him because he's totally suave. Okay, guys, so we're in the middle of getting Alvira's barrel done. So back to this, we got to give us some gold edges, some gold rings. I don't know why I keep calling them edges when they're clearly not edges. So we'll use that as our reference. I like Chip. Should we add that to the poll? The poll is already done now, so we're not going to delete it just to add another one because we'll lose all our votes. But it's fine. We've got some good names on the one we've got. And we kind of wanted real names anyway rather than pun names because there's a bit of a backstory with the name. It's going to be the name of the previous owner of the cookie jar. Like, you know the Winnie the Pooh honey pot? Where is it? I've got it here somewhere. No, that's Superman. There we go. There it is. You know how it's got name on the little ribbon? We're going to have the name on there, and it's going to be like it was the previous owner, but now that the cookie jar's sentient, he's going to have that name. But we're gonna want it to be a thing. I think we might create an NPC that was the owner of the cookie jar at some point. Okay, so we're gonna do my trick again. Okay, so yellow. We need the best gold ever. This is going to be interesting. Okay. We'll start again because it's kind of distorted the colours a bit. Actually, maybe this will be easy for this. Just voted. Woo, yay! Thanks for voting, Naz. I'll give everybody in chat the link again in case anybody's lurking and hasn't voted yet. I think Nat is probably the close. Oh, no, probably the other one. Actually, yeah, that one. So what we did now is just put that behind it and then just now we can get the gold. Yay! She's gonna look awesome. We still need to find a box asset and a cookie jar asset as well. We might not find the exact assets, so we'll have to get one as close as possible and just edit it if we can't find an asset. Our BRB super quick. Enjoy your BRB. Okay, so I'm thinking this is hopefully looking like Alvira. I'm going to squish the asset and take it into graphic scale now. Yeah, I'd say so. One sec. I'm just gonna brighten up the gold just a touch, just so it stands out a bit more. Yeah, that's better, I think, because they actually do look like they stand out. Get rid of that one because then we don't want to double up the shadow. Okay, so Carol, Meryl, and Alvira. Now Hank. And then when we've got all the colours right, we can start doing their faces. So I'm going to just go on a quick BRB, guys. to stretch my legs, to have a top up my water, and then I will be back. I will not be long. Okay, I have returned. Hello again. Okay, so we're doing this cute old man now, Hank. I'm gonna do his sprite. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you for the welcome back. Welcome back, fan. I'm not a fan. Typo. Don't worry, I know. Okay, right. So which one will be the easiest to turn? I think Carol's asset will probably be the easiest to turn into Hank. I'm hoping we can at least start their faces before stream ends. Okay, so Hank is most people's favourite of the group, I believe. I guess we could just desaturate Hank, but I don't know if it'll be the right grey. No, it's different. Yeah, it's more that, I believe. Well, that could be close. I think that the rings need to be a touch darker though. We might have to do that this way. My family calls me out, do they? My goodness, you're named in this game then. That's awesome. Hank's going to be a great character. It's a good one to be named after. Oops. And I think the name Hank is perfect for him. There we go, that might be perfect for Hank then. So, merge those, bring him into our PixArt software, and now we should be able to start. Yeah, I'd say that matches with Hank. Yup. Okay, right. I think it's time to do their faces then. But we'll obviously have to do these two as well. But we'll do these first because it might be a tricky job to find a good asset for those guys. Do you know any other languages? Just wondering, as in proper languages or computer languages? And the answer's no to buy. So well, no to any language ever. Okay, so we need, how are we gonna, I need to look at a reference of Meryl's face. So let me get up a picture on my other monitor. She speaks fluent Hungarian. I hope all trans... Oh, please, no. We never get this sort of crap in our streams, guys. And when it happens, I'm like a bit mortified because it's so rare. So band. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, so Meryl the barrel. She's not got Carol's bushy eyebrows, that's for sure. Should we just copy Carol's face and then just edit it to Meryl so it looks more like Meryl? That's probably what we should do. So it's weird. Rez, are you excited for Cyberpunk? I am. I'm really excited, and to be honest, I'm thinking, what am I going to do? Because Final Fantasy VII's coming out like 6 days before it, which is pretty insane. Okay, so we also have to put a bra on this sprite, by the way. I've just realised. So let's grab this hot pink lipstick. We'll change the colours first of all. Blue eyes. Carol's got green eyes. Actually, it might be easier to just do it this way. We can give a brighter blue eyes though. Yeah, that is a little bit close. I might need to edit it slightly, but I'll do the finishing touches off stream. Well, it just got delayed. Has it? Why is everything getting delayed? Delayed till when? When's it got delayed till? My goodness, I hope it's not too long a delay. I'm excited for that game. While listening to stream, I was doing my character and I'm almost finished. Oh, have you, Storm? We've almost done it all. September, how am I gonna, oh my goodness me. Well, at least that solves the problem of having 2 games at once to play. That solves that problem. Damn it, that's ages. What are we gonna do? Is anyone else here excited for Cyberpunk? My goodness. Well, all you can say is at least hopefully the game will be better. At least they're gonna make it better. September feels like forever away though. Okay, so of the colours I've done, we got to change the brow because Meryl doesn't have Carol's black, strong brows. Hers are more arched and rounded. Right, we don't want them to clash with the barrel. They're a bit close in colour. So I'm going to make them a touch lighter just for emphasis. They posted a nicely worded letter on Twitter explaining their reasons. Were you excited for that game, Chub? What are your thoughts about the delay? I'll have a read of it after stream. I like Final Fantasy. I love all the games and played them all, but the online ones. I think they are really are just milking Final Fantasy for everything they can. Does this mean I'm not going to buy or play the new version of it? No, I still like Final Fantasy way too much. Yeah, 7's like a very popular one, and I think they know that, and that's why they're doing a remake of that. I feel like it's well within time. It's the right time for a remake for 7. It's a little bit dated now, the original. I still love it with all my heart though. You'll never hear me run down 7 or how it looks, because I find it all very I find it charming, the polygons. I don't think we yeah, I think it's fine. I think it'll do. I might make the barrel, change the barrel a bit darker on Meryl, so I can make the eyebrows darker again. But Meryl doesn't show her teeth, so hang on. There's got to be a way to do this mouth without it looking like ridiculous. Maybe just have it like that, except have it darker in some spots. You like the company? So which game is coming out on September the 17th? Cyberpunk. It's been delayed apparently. I like the company too a lot. And I'm sure they've got their reasons why they're delaying it. But damn, I was excited. What am I going to do now without Cyberpunk in my life? Yeah, maybe that's a bit too dark. You want a remake of 6? Yeah, maybe they'll do that next. You never know, it might become a thing where they start remaking all of them eventually. Could someone give me an explanation of all these items? Every time I come in here, there are a bunch of barrels with faces, lol. Basically, they're characters in the game, Joseph. They're going to be key characters in the game, especially Carol, the one on the top left. So once these are done, which we're basically done with the avatars now, we're just moving on to the map sprites, we'll be making a scene with them. I wish ever 14 would go into Cloud's World. I would love to do a raid against Sephiroth. Maybe they'll do that in the next expansion, who knows. I feel like there's going to be a lot of expansions left for 14. There's a lot they can do. But that would be badass, fan. My personal favourites based on story is 8, 10, 10, 2, and then 9. 8's very underrated. I feel like it's the one that doesn't get hyped up as much as the others. And I like it very much. And obviously I love 10. And I'm quite fond of 9 as well. Of course he'd probably be so hard that we'd all be one shot by Meteor. You liked the little smile? What with the line there, Gretch? Yeah, it could have worked. My only worry was that it looked too chunky, I guess, the pixel. But I feel like if we make it a lighter colour, then yeah, it could look better. Maybe the purple was just a bit dark. It's probably mess about with them. I just don't want it to have fish lips, you know. But it could be okay if we get the colours right. We'll have a mess about. Right, Elvira. Elvira's face now. But yeah, Meryl's not done because we have to give her a bra. And I still want to mess about the colours as well properly. Welcome back, Naz. I'm out of the loot, Rose. Are these barrels their own race or result of some sort of magic? They're a result of magic, Chub. They were brought to life by a spell. And the game will definitely be making all that clear at some point. And why they was brought to life. We're going to be talking a lot about that next week, actually. Welcome back, Naz. And miss anything super duper important? Not really, just doing adding faces to the barrels, but need to give a few adjustments probably just to make them look awesome. And what was I going to say? I was going to say something else then, but I forgot. Oh yeah, and there'll be more story so far videos over time that I post whenever there is more that gets added to the game story wise. So if you do feel out of the loop, that is the link to click because it'll update you on everything that's happened in the story. And I'll probably start doing some lore videos as well as those once we start confirming some of the lore. I think FF14 will have expansions forever. They're still doing them for 11, aren't they, I believe. How do you get your own stream avatar? Stream avatar? What's a stream avatar? Absolutely love the choice for Woody. It's perfect. You like Woody in his face? Yeah. He needs tidying up a bit. I love the face. I just want to get his water bit sorted. I'd say that it's more or less done. We've got the bum chin going on here that we intended to get. We just want to make sure it looks cool. I think it is almost there now. Almost there, just a tiny bit of tidying up. Okay. Should we get Elvira's face on her? Also, guys, I'm going to remind you again, we've got a poll. Feel free to vote on it. So, the cookie jar is the son of a barrel. Are they biological parent or more of an adopted sort of scenario? Well, they're definitely not. It's definitely not the way genetics normally work and biology with these guys. I assume that because if they were all brought to life by a spell, they're not really related, not biologically anyway, but they formed a community and they see themselves as a family because they're like forming a life together sort of thing. So that's kind of how it works. And I guess Carol took the cookie jar under her wing. The little walking dudes. Oh yeah, the little walking dudes, that's what you mean by stream avatar. Basically, if you're a character in the game, guys, I completely forgot about that. If you're a character in the game, which you can be, you can fill in a form to be a character once you hit 500 raindrops in the stream. Your character appears there then if you're in the stream hanging out. So that's what these guys are. As you can see, Chub Cheeks is there, and that's because Chub Cheeks is here hanging out, and so am I. So, yay. I think the smile is a better fit instead of the suave hair since he's a barrel. The smile is a better fit instead of the suave hair since he's a barrel. He's not a barrel, he's a box. Sorry if I didn't get the joke, I'm a slow one sometimes. OS Stream has a program on screen that makes pictures like the ones you have in the bottom of the screen. I'm now curious how you did those. Oh yeah, have you heard of it before, Stream Avatars? There should be a website on it that tells you more about it. Here it is. Meant to time box you. It's okay. I make those mistakes too sometimes. It's a very, very common thing. And thanks for the votes on the poll, guys. I see we've got a few more. We're keeping that poll open until Monday. So I'll be allowing some last minute votes on Monday, but it'll be closed shortly after. Remember when you had that admin in here and I accidentally bypassed you? At least I do. I was like, who is this and on here when they're not a character in the game? And then there was like, I'm the person who made Stream Avatars. And I was like, oh my gosh, forgive me. I was getting all... And I was like, I'm so sorry I blocked you. Because I had to block them so they couldn't appear. Oh my goodness, where is Carol's face? We're going to use Carol's face again for Alvira and we'll just make some adjustments. Okay, so Alvira's got green eyes as well, but hers are brighter than Carol's. She's also got red lips, but a different kind of colour of red. So there we go, a bit brighter. She has orangey coloured cheeks. And her expression's different as well. So let's close the mouth. Oh yes, we gotta do her brows as well. Only Carol has such brows like this. Nobody else. So she'd have the smile the opposite way, because she's got a mad face. It's hard to do these mouths, but we'll pull it off. I'm gonna have a mess around with the mouths because I'm not sure about them yet. It's very difficult when you're working with such a small number of sprites, but we can do it. And yeah, we got the pipe thing to do as well. And Hank, can we quickly get his face on him at least before we go? The faces are not done yet, by the way. I'm going to be super fussy about them before I confirm that they're done. I just want to at least get the right colours in. So Hank, he doesn't have a mouth, so he does have a mouth, but not, you know, a much smaller one like that. He has a moustache as well, so I'll obviously have to get that in. If we move this mouth down a bit. He doesn't have cheeks, does he? So we'll get rid of those. His eyes are blue. And they're a bit different, aren't they? They're a bit smaller. We'll just copy Meryl's blue eyes for now, and I'll adjust them to how they should be afterwards. Have a great weekend, Rose. See you Monday. Have fun, stay safe. Take care, Sexy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have an awesome day. And a great weekend as well. Did someone say cheeks? Yes. I meant you the whole time, Chub. Look, they got cheeks. Well, some of them have cheeks. Okay, so he definitely doesn't have angry eyebrows, so we'll get rid of them. I think Hank's getting there. Hank is looking too bad. We just got to tidy them up a bit, especially the mouths for Meryl and Alvira. But at least they're looking like their avatars. Is Hank properly aligned? I think he's meant to be more there. Don't think he was in the middle. And yes, that will include the bra and the pipe, the cigarette. Why am I calling it a pipe? It's a cigarette, not a pipe. For Alvira. Dava, thank you for the host. How are you doing? I'm heading to work as well. Have an awesome night, Rose. I'll stop you tomorrow. Oh, I don't stream on Fridays, Nas. Next time I stream will be Monday. So Monday to Thursday, same time, all those days. So I'll see you again on Monday. Take care, Nas. This is a very calming stream. I love the light melody playing in the background. Thank you, Sek. It's a piece from Final Fantasy VI. It's Terra's theme, I believe, this one, isn't it? Man, I'm messing up all round. It's fine. We're all a bunch of silly nerds here. It's all... We love that kind of personality, Nat. It's all good. Still trying to escape my bed. How are you, Rose? I'm doing good, Dava. I hope you had a good sleep, Dava. Look at our crew now. We're just making their map sprites now. We gotta do... So basically, before we finish up today, let's talk about what needs doing. I'm going to just tidy up Woody's water stain a little bit. Also, what else we're going to do? We're going to do Woody and Cute Cookie Jar without a name currently's sprites, map sprites. So we'll do those two. I'm going to tidy up the faces, make them as cool as possible. Add the bra and the cigarette to those two. Oh yeah, add Hank's hole as well, of course. And yep, and do those guys, and then they'll be done. We've got to make them have a sort of bouncing, hopping animation for when they walk. But other than that, they're done. And at some point, I'm going to give them some different expressions as well. For when they have dialogue, so they can have some different expressions to go with what they say, just for variety. But really, we're getting there with this character creation now, and once all that's done, and once we've got a name for our little guy here, we'll be starting that flashback scene, which will be fun. We'll get that done, but we'll be talking about the plot first and how things work, so people know. But just so you can poll, if you haven't voted, get voting for your favourite name on this list for this character. This poll will be open till Monday. I'm a beginner to programming. What's your advice? Oh, I'm no programmer, but my advice would be just do it. Really, just if you've got an idea, just have a go at putting it together, and you'll be surprised with what you can do. Rose, did the barrel people grow bigger and have more capacity as they age? We haven't fleshed out the lore completely with things like this, but they probably stay the same size with age. Simply because judging by our characters here, let's get them up. Hank and Elvira are clearly the oldest. They're older than Carol and Meryl. But they're the same size. But the fact is, because they were all brought to life by a spell, none of them were born first. They were all born together. And it just so happens that this is what they look like. It's just a random vase they got from the spell. However the spell works, we'll have to fill in the details, I suppose. But yeah, it's probably a lot more simple than it seems. Like, just really, they were all barrels, boxes, normal containers originally, and they got brought to life by a spell. So that's really how it works. As they age, their contents get better. There is a concept behind the whole water that they'll be holding. And it's all to do with the raindrops and currency and getting richer and stuff. But that will be talked about when we discuss the plot next week. Try checking these tutorials out. They're very helpful. Yeah, thanks for helping out, Azorasek. But yes, we've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? When it comes to making a game. So best of luck. I believe in you. I know you can do it. So let's get that saved first of all. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm going to remind you again about our poll. You'll have to join the Discord to vote on the poll. But you'll get to pick your favourite name. So it's well worth it. And it's the best place to be in between streams and stuff. And if you want to follow me on Twitter as well, there's the links. Thanks for hanging out, guys, today and being awesome. I remember ages ago thinking my character would try and forge his own raindrops. He can totally be part of that kind of thing, Chubb. If you would like him to. I mean, I encourage people who have a character in the game to perhaps write a little document on any backstory they wish their character to have. If they want to flesh them out from what's in their own character sheet, if they want to expand on that, that's fine. I know Akira and Azrael did that with their characters. They just wrote a Word document, a Google Doc, on just a bit of backstory on their character. So yeah, feel free to do that if you'd like to, of course, or even in the future as the story gets fleshed out more and as we get more lore. Because there'll be a lot of talk about that next week, how it all works, the raindrops, and how the barrels are involved in it, and how everything connects together. So I'm super excited to start that. Like alchemy, yeah, I love that. They were people first. Oh, feel bad for them. Well, they were just objects first, in all honesty. They weren't even alive, but they're turned into people now. Anyway, Let's pass us on to someone else now, shall we? I've got to go. Sad because I'm not having a blast, but thanks for hanging out. You're all the best. Gretch is on, so Gretch was in here earlier. She's playing Final Fantasy 14, guys. So I feel like we should say hi to Gretch Star. Let's raid Gretch. So, oh yeah, let's do the raid command first of all. Raid. There we go. Rose Rayblood. Or say hi, anything you like to. And Gretch often stops by the streams and she's super nice and she's playing Final Fantasy. So we'll go to her. And hi Rex, how are you doing? I hope you voted on your favourite name, Rex. Right, there we go. See you on Monday, everybody. I'm excited for next week's lore, plot and dialogue and scene making streams. It's going to be fun. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being part of our exciting character asset streams this week. It's been a lot of fun.